I had a Ferrari just lob on my doorstep and I had the keys. I just had to find where the ignition was.
It's a lot of pressure. I've had some good horses in my time, but nothing this good.
She is a Ferrari.
I knew she had an international pedigree by her stay, and you just hope that she runs up to what everyone expects. First realised she was special when she had her first gallop. She ripped up the straight and I just lost my train of thought and went mute. And I was like, oh, wow. It was a bit cruel early on. She started beating up on the other 2-year-olds, so I had to quickly switch her to galloping with 3-year-olds, and then she started beating the 3-year-olds. I was like, righto, I'm going to put you up against one of my benchmark horses, and she had her cold. And that's when I was like, all right, we've got a real deal here.
I didn't really know how good she was until he rang me one day. She hadn't even had a start, and he said, Peter, go and get some money and back it for the Karrakatta. It will win. And I'm thinking, well, that's a big statement because, you know, she hadn't even had a race. So then I thought, well, this horse must be something special.
He's sponsored this race for years and I've tried to win it for him. We've run second a couple of times, and one time I actually knocked him off with my stablemate, and I just walked in and it was just the worst feeling. And I think this one was really special because I knew we had the right product.
When she drew 17, I thought, oh, God, you know, it'll cost us another Karrakatta.
I was relieved because I'd rather be out there than hemmed up down towards the fence. Like, I know she's that good. And it was like, it's all right, we've got a Ferrari, don't worry.
On that day, I couldn't even go down to the mounting yard. I was so nervous.
As she came to the outside, I don't usually roar, and I let rip.
Halfway down the straight, I knew we had it, and the nerves sort of dropped then.
I was just in a mess. I was crying, and Pete's a mate, and you win a race for him, and you got his whole family there, and he sponsored the day, and it was a very special moment for me, and one that I'll cherish.
She's done it with ease. She's done it in a jog, and she's won by 2.5 lengths just about every start. She
hasn't been hit with a whip 3 times, 3 stakes wins. She's definitely trending to be our best. The offers have been huge, monster offers. There's no way he'd give her up. She'll be here to stay, and from our point of view, we're very lucky. You know, we get to see her in Perth again, the summer carnival, and then we'll take her over in the autumn. We're just counting down the days because you're away again.
She's not just a horse. She's special.